Welcome to Love's the Right. Hey. Love the right. Love the right. Love the right. Love the right.
Whoa.
Hey, love. Sorry, we're muted.
Hey, love.
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome.
Woo.
Excited on tonight.
Let's go.
Come on, guys. Come in the
In
room.
the room.
Hit the share
Share button.
Come on.
We are here tonight.
Yes. Invite some people into the conversation.
Come on, share the combo. You know how we do.
Invite some people in
the room.
The conversation.
Come on in.
Yes.
We've been waiting for you.
Yes.
Come on. Wait a minute. I was about to say, come knock on that door.
No, we're not singing.
Hey.
Come on, knock on my door. No, we're not.
We
are waiting for you though.
Yes.
Come on, guys.
Yes, let's go. Come on in. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you joining us on tonight.
Yes.
Huh? Listen, you're doing a lot of things. But
as always,
we're thankful.
Love is the right spot.
Love is the right spot.
Come on in, guys. Hit the share button.
Yes.
Like.
Yes.
Tag.
Yes.
Share.
Yes.
Heart.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be talking on tonight. About seeing yourself.
Come on.
But we can only do it how we do it on Love's the Right Spot. You know what I'm saying?
You know we're going to give it to you.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, listen, again, tag, like, and share.
Come on with it.
Come into the room.
Yes.
We want to see you guys in comments.
We want to see you.
Give y'all some shout outs.
Let's go.
Put your comments up on the screen.
You know what it is.
Be a part of the conversation on tonight. Yes, on this rainy night. Okay.
Let's go.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing out there?
It's spring, you know.
Yeah, it's
come on.
Yeah, a little rain of spring.
Yes.
All that good stuff.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
We need it.
Yes.
We need it.
So, Alonzo, what is this?
This is the right spot.
The right spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is the right spot?
Love is the right spot.
Love is always the right spot.
Hey,
loves.
Hey, loves.
Hey, loves.
Come on.
Hey, cousin Kim.
We see y'all in the building. Come on.
Yes.
Our live
social
media studio audience.
I tagged Bree in it. I know she's probably celebrating her birthday, but
come on, Kathy, I see you.
We are celebrating and honoring her today as we said we would.
Kai Bree in the building.
Yes.
Come on, let's
go. We'll be
talking
about that for our cooperative economic spotlight. On tonight. Well, listen, on tonight, guys. Listen, see yourself. See yourself. Now, listen.
What you looking at?
This episode.
Hey,
hello, mother-in-law. How are you?
Yes.
Thank you for joining on tonight. Yes. Hit the share button. Hit the like button. Tag whoever. Have them join in on the conversation. We want to see you guys in comments.
Yes.
Listen.
We want to see what y'all talking about.
Listen. So this episode, of course, we're celebrating Women's History Month.
Women's History.
We're almost done, and you can continue to celebrate women all year long and for the rest of your life and all day, every day, as you should.
24/7.
But, in honor of Women's History Month, we've been having certain topics, dealing with, love, but, loving on women, loving on your wife, loving on your daughter. But on tonight, we are talking about loving yourself, right? And especially to the women, loving yourself, right? Men too, but definitely to our sisters on tonight, right? You know what I mean? Because honey, this social media life has been going off the chain all week long. Okay,
yeah, know what we're talking about.
All week long, and y'all know what we talking about.
Right.
We don't need to mention them, and we don't need to mention no names because listen, they have more followers than we do.
Wait a minute.
And listen, people are still gonna go out and support the book. They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. But I've been saying, listen, if you think you love the advice, right, and the wisdom and the knowledge that we share on Love's the Right Spot, listen, give us some hearts in the comments, right? Give us some likes, right? Because we claim, listen, we don't claim to be, you know what I'm saying,
registered professional.
Absolutely not. Right. You know, and we always say it is our opinion. You know what I mean?
Sound.
We try, you know, we try to give y'all the pros and the cons. We, you know, all that
and
stuff.
we try to keep it real light. Yes. But we do get deep sometimes.
We do.
But at the same time, we try to keep it practical.
Yes, practicality is key. And then at the same token, you hear it from both of us, right?
Both of us.
So it's not a one-sided.
Not one-sided.
Not a one-sided conversation, guys. Not a one-sided relationship view. Okay? Come on. You hearing the man's perspective. You're hearing a woman's perspective. Come on with it, okay? So I think we try to bring out some level of balance. All right. So I hope you guys stay with us. Stay with us and Love's the Right Spot. Right? Hey, Tiffany, Nicole. Hey, Ursula. Thank you for joining on tonight, guys. Hit that share button. All right, we're getting ready to get into it on tonight.
Yes, let's go.
So the topic on tonight is see yourself, right?
See yourself.
And if you guys saw the image that we used for on tonight, it was a female looking in the mirror.
Right.
And, you know, I asked the question, you know what I'm saying, in the post, okay, mirror, mirror, you know, how do you see yourself, you know, and are you disillusioned about what you see, you know, within yourself? And what are you going to do about it? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do about it, right? Because your boo, your husband, your wife, if it's the other way around for our brothers that's out there watching on tonight, they can't help you with that. You know what I'm saying? You have to see yourself, right?
There's a certain level of constructive activity that we all must do on our own.
That's right. That's right. Right. And honestly, I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about the outside in and the inside out, you know, but a lot of times it's always what is reflecting from the inside out. You know what I mean? Not necessarily on the outside in. You may have some challenges on the outside. We all do. You know, you may not like a certain feature. You may not like, you know, overweight, you know, being overweight or, you know, a challenge here. Your hair is thinning, your hair is graying, you know, all of that good stuff or whatever. But those things to me are really cosmetic. Those things can be instantly fixable, you know, and then if you want to get all drastic with it, you know, they have plastic surgery. They got, you know, they got so many different things, you know, cosmetic things, and you can nip and tuck it. Listen, sure you can. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you want to do it, for you, you know, and you're not doing it based off of someone else's, perception of you, or to do it to think that you're going to attract someone, you know, or something to you because you feel like it's going to make you look better and that's going to have you draw other people, right? So again, attractiveness to me is from the inside out. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it from a simplistic place. Okay, so see yourself, right?
See yourself.
What is a mirror? Come on, guys, in comments. What is a mirror? What is the definition of mirror? Right? What is the definition of mirror? Okay. A mirror is an object that reflects an image. Light that bounces off a mirror will show an image of whatever is in front of it. Right? Whatever is in front of it. Right? When focused through the lenses of an eye or a camera, okay, mirrors can reverse the direction of the image that is in front of it, right?
Wait a minute.
So it can equally, you know, yet an opposite angle from which the light shines upon it. So something can appear sometimes from left to right, right to left. You know, it could look fat, it could look skinny, it could do all those things. But I think the key, you know what I'm saying, in that definition, and it could be, you know, it could be me, you know. But again, light Because we always talk about light, and we always try to share light
and be light
you know what I'm saying, on LovesTWS, light and love and light, right? Go hand in hand.
Come on.
Light that bounces off. Okay, so what image what image is in front of your mirror? And comments,
right?
What image is in front of your mirror on tonight?
Right. What do you see?
Yeah. What is your image
in that mirror?
Yes, for yourself. What do you see? Do you see self-confident? Do you see that you're attractive?
Do you see it?
Do you see that you're whole? Do you see that you're well? I don't know. I'm asking. What do you see?
That's heavy. Because again, the mirror does not lie.
It doesn't.
Of the time.
It doesn't. We're going to talk about that in a little while.
As we get into different
we're gonna talk about
kinds of mirrors.
We're going to talk about that. Yeah.
You seeing yourself in the mirror.
Yes.
Does take courage.
It does.
Does take courage.
Yes, it does.
Because you got to be honest.
But then also looking in the mirror promotes you to focus. Right?
Come on with that.
Focus, right? Focus on who? Focus on yourself. Come on, Jesus. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you're doing for yourself, right? How you see yourself, right? How you loving on yourself, right? How you're not loving on yourself, how you're not taking care of yourself, all of these things or whatever. And I'm telling you, we're going to get into why we're talking about this on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because within relationships, a lot of times, the mirror image of yourself you started out with in the beginning of the relationship, that changes multiple times if you are in a relationship with someone or that same person for years. Okay, so whether it's a marriage, whether it's a long-term serious dating relationship, whether you guys are fiancés, engagement, and you just haven't made that next step to get married, you've been together for a long time. You guys do not look the same in the mirror.
You don't look the same.
Now, I'm going to just say, listen, us as people, we definitely have that Benjamin Button, as they could say, what I'm saying, where we have the ability because of genes, because of our makeup, where we can reverse and look younger we get older. Prayerfully, that is the sentiment, and that's the game there. That's what we would hope that we want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's all if you're taking care of yourself.
Absolutely.
If you really are focusing on yourself, if you really are pushing light, you know what I'm saying, and trying to become more light and more bright, along your path, along your journey, right? And then you have the ability always, as we said in the description of a mirror, to reverse the direction of the image depending on how the light is shining upon you. You know what I'm saying? Or what position you are in front of the mirror in, right?
Right. Now,
so,
wait a minute.
Yeah. So I'm just saying,
like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
And all of this is really could be unpacked to unpack.
Yeah.
Right. But when you're looking in the mirror, we're saying also from the physical perspective.
That's right.
We're saying inside.
Inside, yeah.
Right. Because that's where the real challenge is.
It is.
Because we can make up for what we think is not perfect with cosmetics.
That's right. That's right.
But how can you make up the inside?
Right.
Like, how could you put on a mask of what's really going on inside, which is impossible to do?
Right. Well, some people are challenged to have mirrors. There are people that don't have mirrors in their houses at all. Okay. They don't use mirrors in a department store. They're not going into, try on clothes or different things like that. And it could be a phobia or whatever the situation is.
Absolutely.
And that brings me to a point of people hiding themselves,
themselves.
So
come on with
why would you want to hide, your light? Why would you want to hide your image? You know what I'm saying? Unless you dislike yourself,
now, wait a minute.
You're not happy with yourself,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
You don't like the reflection that you see.
Right. And that's very common.
Yes, it is.
And it's practical.
Yes, it is.
And we can sit up here and talk all fancy.
Right.
And very well and eloquent with our tone. But we've had
those moments.
Listen, no, we gonna speak from experience. Yes. Those moments and the reality of most different circumstances is that we don't like where we've been.
Right. Right.
And the mirror is going to show you all of your scars.
Absolutely. I see those hearts, guys.
Yes.
Coming.
Let's go.
Listen.
We don't like that.
Hide. Okay. The word hide. Okay.
Hide. Come on.
Hide. Put or keep. Out of sight. Okay. Put or keep out of sight.
Put or keep out of sight.
Conceal.
Come on with it.
From view.
Concealing.
I'm not hiding from no mirrors. I don't want to conceal myself. I don't want to conceal anything that I'm able to offer.
That you're able to offer. Now the stage is where you've come to now.
Yeah.
And saying, hey, I don't want to hide myself from any mirrors.
Yeah.
That might have been your story your whole life.
It could have been because, for some people.
Listen, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm showing up.
Yep.
And I'm showing up with excellency. And I'm going to put myself on the stage for the world to see.
Well, listen.
Right? Wait a minute. Now, that is a great outlook.
It is.
Right? But it takes courage.
Right. So
to put yourself out there.
It sure does. But listen. And a lot of times, like we always say, it does start with your upbringing. It starts with, how you were raised.
Sure.
Even your developmental process as growing up from a young person to an adult.
Right.
I would definitely say it's funny, but growing up, my mom and my grandmother both had mirrors. Mirrors from wall to wall, from ceiling to floor.
And you would tell me that.
And their living room.
The whole living room was a mirror.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So
wait a minute.
Growing up, there was no what?
When you come in and when you leave.
When you come in, when we came in the house, you saw yourself.
Come on.
When you were going out, you saw yourself. Okay, Jesse had mirrors from the ceiling to the floor. In the living room. Winnie had mirrors from the ceiling to the floor.
They were sending the message, not even realizing that
exactly.
They were sending the
And again, we're gonna get into it with our lyrical lesson on tonight. But listen, Layla says it. Sometimes you gotta make the mirror your best friend.
Yes.
Right? Because maybe then you'll find some peace within.
Let's go.
We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that with the lyrical lesson on tonight.
We're going to take it there.
Listen, okay, is a mirror how others see you?
Now, watch out. Watch this.
Is a mirror how others see you?
How others see you.
Some people say it. Some people say, I see myself in you. You look like me. I mean, it's a lot of different ways. Hey, Aunt Tierney, thank you for joining us on tonight.
Character traits and different mannerisms, or
I mean, it could be. Listen, is a mirror how others see you? Come on, guys.
Come on,
in the comments.
Now we gotta look at what a mirror does.
Yes,
because we kind of hinted at
it
a little bit and how it shares or kind of gives you the different perspective, or flips the perspective,
right,
from left to right, in the mirror,
right.
So how others see you, is it how you see yourself?
That's correct.
Is it? Or is it not?
It's not necessarily.
It's not necessarily that way.
A mirror image is how you perceive, how you should perceive yourself, right?
You yourself.
Not how others perceive you, right?
Come on.
Certain facial features, different things like that. When the image is reversed, you know what I'm saying?
Reverse, come on.
Sometimes you become unrecognizable to yourself.
Now, hold on. Wait a minute.
And I know, listen, I can say that because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Especially for women, mothers. Listen, after having babies, you don't always get the snatch back. For some women you do, some women you don't.
Some women,
okay. Weight gain, lovey-dovey weight, marriage weight, whatever the situation is. You lose a little sense of yourself, and that's what we kind of going a little bit on tonight with that. Because again, women and men, brothers and sisters, listen, that homely look, it ain't it. We're gonna talk about that in a second. The homely look. That's not it. Okay. You can't lose yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't. No.
See, when we hitting that, I'm hitting at the points where you're talking about seeing yourself and how you may look, or can look, or begin to look like you're homely. Yeah. Meaning unattractive. Right. You starting to see yourself in this light.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
How these things transpire in your life.
Yes.
But wait a minute.
Yes, but wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Yes.
So so listen, there are what did you say, Candy? Your outside appearance does not always reflect what's on the inside of you, and that is correct.
That's where we going.
And again, because there are different types of mirrors, right?
Ooh.
And there are different purposes.
Different
you know what I'm saying? For mirrors. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. This the word today is mirrors.
Woo, hashtag mirror, right?
Hashtag mirror.
Hashtag reflection, right?
Ooh, come on with it.
Ooh, okay, so common type of mirrors, right?
Types.
There are 3 that we decided to talk about on tonight, right? So there's a plane mirror, there's a concave mirror,
CONCAVE,
right?
Concave.
And then there's a convex mirror.
Convex, CONVEX.
Right, right. So a plane mirror is really what we're mainly used to all the time. Okay. So these are flat mirrors that reflect images in their normal proportion size, right? Reverse, usually from left to right, right to left, depending on the angle and how the mirror is set up, right?
Yes.
Okay, a concave mirror, right?
Concave mirror.
Is a spherical, like a sphere.
A sphere.
A spherical mirror that is curved inward. Okay, curved inward like a spoon.
Come on.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's also known as a converging mirror. It has reflecting inward, right? So what Aunt Kathy was just talking about you having the ability, inward. from a spiritual sense and from, an inward sense of you basically being able to see inside in. That's the mechanical workings and operation of this particular type of mirror, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it has the ability to reflect light inward to one focal point. You know what I'm saying? So
when you standing in a position, you gotta be right in the center.
Exactly. Right. And they're used to focus light. So a lot of times photographers and different type of people use certain type of lighting, certain type of mirrors, you know what I'm saying, to complete a project. Yep. So again, what do you see?
These different types of mirrors can absolutely be different types of relationships in your life.
It could be.
Are you in a concave relationship?
Right.
Where if you're not the center of attention, wait a minute, it's smoke in the city. Huh? Are you being honest? Well, are you seeing somebody outside of yourself?
Listen.
Wait, there's moments for that.
Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself?
What you're doing?
Listen, do you see yourself when you act up? Do you see yourself when things are not going your way? Do you see yourself when things are going your way?
Wait.
Are you able to have an introspective moment? Are you able to reflect on, okay, I was wrong. I was right.
Right.
How can I fix this? How can I work on this? How can I change this? Should I change this? Am I doing this for me? Am I doing this for others? Right. So all of this is having like reflective moments, right? Or whatever. And this is right. Listen.
Come on.
Okay. Convex mirror, right?
Convex. Come on.
Same thing.
Yes.
A spherical mirror. Used basically on cars.
On cars.
Or, on cars.
Advertisements
because it's upright. It's an upright image. Objects appear larger, to be closer
to you
than what they, appear, right? Wider, all of those things or whatever. And they usually are found in like hallways of hospitals and hotels and stores and security uses them and different things like that. But we have those type of mirrors as well on cars, right?
Come on.
So again, you being up on it, the object is going to look like
appear.
It's gonna look like it's bigger.
Look like we going back to that perspective,
right?
How do you see yourself,
right?
These mirrors are reflections of experiences and situations and circumstances in life.
Yes.
Right. That's where we going.
Right.
And sometimes things that are going on in your life can appear to be closer than it actually is.
Listen, are you getting a perfect picture or are you not getting a perfect picture? You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to really investigate it? You know what I mean? To see like, okay, is this really close on me, in me? Like, is my unhappiness really there? Right. The lack of joy, like the lack of peace within myself. Right. Is it there or is it not there? And if it is there, how big is it? Right. And is it a telltale sign for me to get help? Right. Reach out to resources, right? Do all of these things. Or is it just a figment of my imagination, right? Is it
a figment?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Are you creating a reality out of a false image?
Whew. Is it deception?
Now listen.
Is it deception? We're going to talk about that in a minute too, but go ahead. Is it deception?
Delusion of grandeur. As they say, of grandeur, delusion. Like, hey, I'm all this, I'm all this, and I'm all that. But wait a minute, are you standing too long? In the mirror. Sometimes.
So some people prefer not to use mirrors at all, and they prefer to use a camera and take a picture, because this is what they say. Okay, a mirror image, reverses things. That's one or whatever. And then you usually see a image of yourself. So right.
Come on.
Okay, with the camera.
Now
you do see yourself, but you would probably see yourself how the other person would see you. Right.
Looking back.
So whether it's a spouse, whether it's a significant other, whether it's, a fiance, it could be, a different even type of relationship. So, do mirrors have a more accurate image than a camera?
Or a camera?
I don't know. You guys tell us in the comments. Let us
tell us in the comments. Like
I don't know, because some people don't like to take pictures.
Some people just are not.
Some people don't like to see the mirrors.
They would say photographic.
Right.
As they would say.
Whatever.
Photogenic or whatever. Yeah. And, find themselves like excusing themselves out of those situations and circumstances. And like I always say with mirrors, like they show you yourself, but they show you what's behind you. They show you what you've come through. And again, we like to bring practical examples and reference points into what we discuss. And we're saying that, wait a minute, there are situations and circumstances where what you see in the mirror is harmful to you because of your perception and your experiences, right? So there may be a need, seriously, and we plugging anyone in particular, but there may be a need for you to have a seat.
Yeah. Absolutely.
On the couch.
Absolutely. And
there's nothing wrong with it.
And we listen. We admonish it.
This is what we do.
We admonish it.
Our whole platform is about self-reflection.
Let me tell you something.
Honestly,
going to a department store, right, and using their mirrors, baby, that's a trick.
Because wait, you don't know what kind of mirror they have in there.
I'm gonna tell you, they have them skinny mirrors.
They got those skinny ones.
Skinny mirrors.
They got the skinny mirror. Well, they are outward.
Listen, they decide to deceive you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen.
See, but those. Hold on. That's like relationships. Those are examples of delusional relationships.
I look good.
That you try.
I look
because why? Wait a minute. We going in the dressing room. Because why? Because you trying something on.
Yeah.
Like listen, we made a transition in our life.
I look slimmer. It makes me look slimmer.
Wait a minute. I'm all, but at home it don't look like that.
Right. Why? Because the mirror is different.
After you done settle down.
There's a plain mirror at home, right? And they have skinny mirrors there, right?
Skinny.
And the reason why they do it, because I used to work in a department store. Yes. Shout out to Sears and Roebuck years ago, right? And I found this out working there. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like they do it because the whole thing is they want you to be able to purchase more. They want you to be able to try on more clothes.
What is that?
They want you to be in the store.
More.
They want you to be in the store for a longer period of time.
In the store.
Yes.
For a longer time.
So they're saying, let's change this perception, right?
Come on.
So sometimes you have that spouse, right? And you have that significant other, right? Who is just like the department store, right? They are like deceiving, right? They giving you a whole disillusional vision, right, of yourself, right? Because you don't see yourself.
Wait a minute.
You still thinking like you know what? I'm still wearing a size 6. I look good. And you still probably do look good.
Probably do.
But that person is selling it to you, baby. And listen, and you falling for it, right? That may not be a positive look, right? That may not be a positive look because they're saying one thing.
They're saying one thing.
You saying one thing. Now you seeing one thing. They saying another thing, right? But the whole point on tonight is you have to be able to see yourself, right?
See yourself.
Regardless of whatever type of mirror.
Right. Now, seeing yourself.
Being happy with yourself. Yes.
It may take a little more help.
No, it's going to take a lot of help. It's going to take a lot of effort.
Because effort. But what we're saying here is that the help that you may need, aside from professional help.
Right.
And that's not a joking matter.
Right.
Right. The help that you need is also somebody who you really trust. That's going to tell you about you. That person that's not going to say, girl, you know you look good.
Listen.
Ooh. That's those in your corner. We done talked about that. Who is in your corner type.
Right. Well, listen.
You need somebody to be honest with you.
Listen, we can't go back to that episode.
Come on here, somebody.
So before we get into our cooperative economics, do you guys practice, you know what I'm saying, smiling in the mirror, right? Let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Do you practice smiling in the mirror? Because some people, it's very hard to smile, right? And what we found is that a lot of people have bitter smiles, right?
Bitter smiles?
Yeah, a bitter smile.
Wow.
A bitter smile where you smile, but the smile shows disappointment. It shows, a negative expectation, some level of reluctancy,
right?
False acceptance of your own self. I mean, because again,
like that
you're not pleased. You know what I'm saying? With what you see. You're not pleased with seeing yourself.
Right. And again, it's not always the physical.
No.
It starts from inside.
And the partner is not responsible for helping you see yourself, right?
Now this is a little bit controversial,
right?
Because people, with the whole relationship and the dynamics that play out, we should be building each other up, and of course,
yes,
that goes or should go without saying,
right?
But there is levels, right? There's a level that I can't tap in over here,
right?
Not because she's withholding it, but there's a level that you have that's uniquely yours.
Right, that is true. But on certain things, on a natural level. If I have on an outfit or something, and I'm going out the door and I'm saying, "Hey, babe, how does this look?" and then you can say, and I kind of trust your opinion a little bit, just a little.
I mean,
but that's the same thing with you,
right? But she would tell me early, that look country. What you doing? That don't even go with that. And now, mind you, I'm be like, you know what?
You crazy.
You're right. This don't go with it. I don't know what I was thinking about. I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking. But that's somebody that's in your corner, right? That's someone that you trust that's going to tell you the truth.
Right.
Like how you
But honestly, like seriously, like when you're not pleased with yourself,
come on.
You will have a smile that is not radiant, authentic. Right? Okay. Yep. Okay. Not radiant, not authentic.
Come on with it.
Something that, feels forced.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I do, but it took me years to love the person looking back at me.
Yes. Whew. Right. That's serious.
Now, listen, I could take a side on that.
Yes.
Because that is so powerful.
It is.
That is so powerful.
Thank you for the comment.
Yes, because I mean, like the person that's looking back at you is saying a lot.
Yes.
Without talking.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes. And I'm just saying we're so used to we are very much used to, in our world and our society to put on a face. We know how to do that very, very, very well. But it's like, honestly, you really want to see yourself. And then when you're in a relationship, you definitely want to continue to see yourself.
Absolutely.
You don't want to get yourself lost. You don't want to, stop doing what made you attractive, right? To your spouse,
and
to your significant other.
It's significant other, and you can easily lose yourself.
Absolutely.
In the relationship. That's not hard to do.
Yep.
And I'm sure many of us on here has gone through
have
those
done
stages,
it. Yes,
right?
we definitely have. That's why we're talking about it on tonight. So listen, we're getting ready to get into our lyrical lesson, but when we come back, we want to be talking about that. Okay, you cannot be losing yourself, honey. You cannot listen.
Yourself. Oh no, we're doing our cooperative economics.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm sorry, my bad. Cooperative economics, guys. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Cooperative economics.
Come on now.
On tonight, it is our little cousin. We are so proud of her.
Kai Bree Beauty.
Woo, woo.
And it's her birthday. What's she doing right now? 30?
I don't know. She's not 30.
Now I'm giving her 30 now. You wait a minute.
Okay.
She like, what are you doing?
See, Kafela, you hear this foolishness?
Right?
Don't even listen, guys. It is her birthday.
Come on,
and
Cabria.
Listen.
Let's go. Show them some product.
Yes. So before we get into the cooperative economics spotlight, I am wearing Go Getter on tonight.
She is wearing Go Getter.
I love it.
Come on.
And then I'm also wearing, I don't know what color pencil, but it's like a brown or something. But anyway, love the glosses. She has matte lipsticks as well.
Yeah.
All of that stuff. You guys check her out. Her website. And today is her birthday. She actually does have a special. She has a special going on. So if you go and sign up
tonight, now,
she's giving even on her birthday, right?
On her birthday,
listen, go to her website and check out Cooperative Economic Spotlight.
KaiBreeBeauty.com. So that's KIBRI.
Yes.
Beauty.com.
Yes.
Let's go, Kai Bree. Yes. Let's go. Hey, Loves. Come on.
So please check out KaiBreeBeauty.com. Listen, guys, she got them lashes. She got everything for you guys.
Listen.
Support. Treat yourself. And like I said, she's a young CEO. She's a young woman. Just launched this. And she's even giving away on her own birthday. So
this is what we doing.
Listen, guys, go and support.
You gotta celebrate.
Yes.
Greatness.
Yes.
In the making.
Well, listen. I mean, the cooperative economics have been hot all month because we have been celebrating our own family. We have a lot of women. We have a lot of women.
Powerful
womenpreneurs.
Come on, they doing it on another level, and it's so beautiful because listen, we could be doing a lot of different things.
That's right.
But you took the time out to build a legacy.
Yes.
Salute.
Yes.
Salute.
Very proud, Bree.
Let's go.
All right, listen.
Yes.
So again, we're talking about seeing yourself.
Seeing yourself. We back at it again.
So listen.
We're going to wrap this up. Come on, what we doing?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we talked about earlier about how you see yourself in the mirror
and all that.
Reflection, all that good stuff. Inward out, outward in, and how your mate sees you, right? How your mate doesn't see you, because we kind of talked about that earlier in the month or whatever. Like, I see her, do you see her? Do you not see her? Right? So again, we're putting the responsibility back on yourself on tonight, right?
Yes.
Because again, the mirror definitely needs to be your best friend, right? We're gonna get into that in a hot second, right? So listen, this was the real deal on tonight as to why we kind of went into this episode to a certain degree, because, when people are in relationships, you get very lax. Okay.
Very lax.
You get very, very lax, right? Very lax. Now, I could be honest, we always have a transparent moment here on LovesTWS, right?
Right.
My husband have seen me with my wig on and my wig off, right?
Of course.
Right.
That's,
makeup on, makeup off. Right. Not a problem, right? Head wraps. I've been wrapping my hair for years. Still do.
Right.
Hair done, not done. Professionally done by myself.
Right.
Nails done, feet done. Feet not done, nails not done. And you what? Are you okay? You okay with the natural beauty?
I'm okay with the natural beauty of my beauty.
Right.
It's okay.
Right.
And I appreciate her essence just for who she is. Watch out.
Right. So I know you have said to me before, babe, I love you in your natural state, right?
Right.
And listen, I want you guys to have someone, right, to be in a relationship with someone who loves you in your natural state. Don't get me wrong.
Now,
okay.
Wait a minute. This
a good weave, nice lashes, a nice beat.
Hold on. Now
that should add extra. You know what I'm saying?
Icing.
What?
That's like icing on the cake. But wait a minute. This pandemic that had people stressed out.
My mind.
Because everybody that was used to those lashes.
Right.
Used to those.
Right.
What's the French tips?
Yeah, whatever.
you had to, you know what I mean? You had to maneuver in a way where you had to get that together. And then those that was in your life had to respect and also appreciate the real.
Well, the same with the brothers. I mean, you guys couldn't get.
We know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't get them cuts.
The grays came in, all that other stuff.
You know what I mean?
You couldn't get the hair clubs for men.
Going on, right?
You couldn't get your plugs.
Right.
You couldn't get your toupees.
Now,
your toupees.
Toupees on that. You know what I'm saying? With the waves
and
all that.
What the weaves.
But all the weaves. But now, so those moments in these days and times, right? Like now, where do they have you looking at yourself?
That's right.
Like, are you now saying, woe is me? Because I'm not putting on all of these things.
No,
right? How my love for myself is changing. Or for those that are in my life that say they love me.
Right.
Is that love slipping?
Right.
Because I'm not appealing to their eyes anymore.
And the other thing is too, is the love strong enough
for
the person to say, hey, you think you wanna zhuzh it up today?
Wait a minute.
Comb your hair today,
I'm talking to the fellas.
Listen,
that is delicate,
ladies.
That's like walking on tissue paper.
It's not.
Wait a minute, because now hold on. Now, first of all, if you're gonna comment, or if you're gonna, let me just give you a little jewel right now. If you're gonna comment on anything on your lady, not being in the proper place, you better have the finances to make that happen before you start talking about
absolutely.
Now, come on now. I'm talking real straight and real right now. But hey,
especially,
but you gotta have that kind of conversation. That you could be like, wait a minute.
And hopefully
this is not looking right.
And hopefully you guys have that type of platonic relationship
where
you can do that, right?
Not everybody.
No, I know that.
Come on.
So this is the thing. Like you said, you do need to have the finances in order to do that. Okay.
You talking slick.
And I would hope that if you wanted it in a certain style, if you wanted your spouse or your significant other, wife, woman, husband, whatever, to look a certain way, zhuzh up or whatever the case may be, that you would contribute to that process, and make it effortless, right?
Come on,
sparkling, dazzling, right? But listen, what I'm saying from this perspective is the homeliness, though. The homeliness is not attractive. Okay, it's not. Okay, listen, I know we all have been stuck in the house, right?
Stuck in the house. Come on,
but bonnets every day, right?
Bonnets
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Now, not this kind of bonnet.
Right.
You know the kind of bonnet you're talking about. That bonnet ministry is real.
Listen, Alonzo.
That house coat ministry is real.
Listen.
Wait a minute. How long have you had that?
Well, listen, for some people, it's been a year because of this pandemic. You've been in the house. So you don't, even for office hours, you know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to put your Zoom camera on. Or you're putting on and you're just doing it just for a little bit of time.
Because listen, because before, you know what I'm saying, you might like the nice fragrant that your wife or your significant other put on when she was going to work in the morning. She got the shoes. God. She got all of this. This was part of your lifestyle, kind of, sort of. Right now, she roll over.
Right.
Maybe brush her teeth. Maybe take the first meeting. No wash yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, these are practical lifestyle things.
Right.
But
it happens.
Now, when you say, "Wait, excuse me, did you shower?"
No.
Wait a minute.
No.
Did you? Something. No. Because wait a minute, what we doing?
Listen,
you got to do yourself. You got to do it yourself. You got to do it by example.
Yourself.
You got to see yourself.
The point of the
see yourself out here, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, when it's going like that and it becomes a pattern,
watch out.
You absolutely have to see yourself.
Come on.
But helping yourself, getting yourself done up, making yourself up, right? Doing your hair,
now,
putting on a face, helps
Listen.
You feel better about yourself, right?
Now, I don't want to cut you out, keep cutting you off. But that is one of the most profound times, like a wedding day. Now, I'm sorry, a wedding, the wedding party. I mean, like, you're getting dressed up, you go to a wedding, whatever. But when you're in a wedding, of course, it's a whole big to do, right? But the elegance. I think we should just have I think we should have a wedding every month. Now, watch this. I didn't say, of course, a wedding, right? But I'm saying, let's pull out all the stops.
You mean the premise of it?
The premise.
Okay.
Every month. I mean, y'all want to go every other month?
You want to be
That's fine.
Formally dressed?
Hold on. I want to see you in a gown. Why not? I want to see you in some nice things I don't never really see often, right? Like, let's just do that. Let's just have we call it like a LovesTWS wedding day.
No, but that's
come on, like, we can do that.
No, that's the issue.
That's the issue.
So again, you have to want to do that for yourself often, right?
Now, hold on. That's a whole different thing.
It's not.
Somebody else saying, let's do this. Right. Or can you do this for me?
Right. It's great.
It's great catch on that one.
It's great to appease your spouse.
It's great to appease.
It's great to do those things. And who doesn't love to get dressed up, right? And look like fine wine, right?
Come on with it.
But when you do it for yourself,
it's
right?
Different.
It's it definitely hit different. It's such a piece. It's refreshing.
Just because you got nice.
Power, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you make yourself feel good, right?
Wait a minute, I'm luxuriating over here.
Yes.
Wait a minute, so, I'm lotioning, I'm moisturizing, I got shiny skin. Come on, I love myself.
The issue, though, like I said, a lot of times in a relationship is you get very comfortable.
Sure.
And it's like, oh, this is my same old husband. This is my same old wife. This is my same living. This is not my same. This is the same fiance.
And we lose the perspective.
Yes, and you do.
We don't see ourselves along the way.
You don't. You don't see yourself along the way. So listen. A homely person is described as a person who's plain, who's dull, who's unattractive, right?
Okay.
Now, plain doesn't necessarily mean hideous, but you just plain, you know what I'm saying? And you just remain plain. Somehow or another, you got in that stump where you don't see yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, all right, I'm making it. You know what I'm saying? I'm living day by day.
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm just making it. I'm just pushing myself through. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Versus challenging yourself. You know what I mean?
Challenging yourself.
To do something for yourself every day, right? Make yourself look different every day. Set a goal to make yourself feel better about yourself every day, right? And, once you change a lot of times the outward appearance or whatever, it does help you change the inward appearance. It does help you change the mirror reflection, right? From inside out, outside in.
Okay.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Eventually, you know what I'm saying? Mirror, you know what I'm saying? Listen, Michael, I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. You know what I'm saying? So this is a serious situation here because you do need to change, and in order to do that, you have to go to that mirror. You have to have that introspective moment.
Right.
You have to have that moment of reflection, right? And again, looking homely should not be a consistent basis thing. We all have those moments.
But have those.
Don't get stuck in it.
Don't
wallow in it because a lot of times that will lead to you just living an unattractive lifestyle, right? And we talk about, light always attracting something good, something positive, right? But if your light becomes homely, meaning like dim and dark, you know what I'm saying? Plain. That's what you're going to attract, right? That's what you're going to bring in. You know what I mean? And even if you are a couple and you are together, that's what's going to be in your atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. It's nothing wrong. Listen, open the curtains, let the sunshine come in, right?
Let the sun
open the terrace, let some air come through, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely have to have those moments where you want to, make things still attractive. Listen, all around you.
Listen, I'm starting a
positivity.
Open the curtains ministry.
Yes.
We're letting all the light.
Yes.
Come on here, somebody come through.
Yes, we do. We need to do that.
Let it come
we need
through.
To do that. We need
let
to
it come through.
Yes, and I would say, before we get into our, lyrical lesson, a lot of times people who consider themselves, and it's a shame that they do consider themselves to be unattractive, which, I believe everyone has a level of attractiveness.
Absolutely.
Right? But there are people who are that low, in life, and they overestimate, how unattractive they are. Right. And that's like a really tight place, to be in. And if you have a spouse, if you have a significant other that is battling that, suffering with that, image issues, all of these different things, different components, then as a partner, I would say it is your level, which we talked about a little bit earlier, responsibility on that level to help reaffirm, remind them, that they're beautiful, you love them inside and out, and all of those things or whatever, to help build up, their esteem about themselves and, encourage them to make a change.
Right. Because this is in all seriousness.
Right.
This is where we're getting to in talking about the chatter.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah.
Like that internal dialogue that you have with yourself. And most of us live in our heads a lot of times. And when we think about it, when we say, that's why affirmations are so important.
Right. We do say
because if you begin to hear,
you got to talk to yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
As you begin to hear,
psych yourself out.
What you're saying, your thoughts begin to change. I'm going to say that again.
That's true.
Affirmations are so important because as you begin to hear differently, you begin to think differently.
That is true.
And as a man or woman thinketh in his heart.
Yep.
So if your internal dialogue is talking to you and it's so loud that it shadows or it overshadows everyone on the outside saying, wait a minute, honey. Wait a minute, dear.
Right.
You're beautiful.
That's right.
So we have to turn that internal chatter down.
And wonderfully made.
So we gotta give ourselves positive affirmations.
Absolutely.
Come on with it.
All the time. I think that you definitely would want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And not push that resource on anyone else.
Right.
Again, that's not something for your spouse to have to give you. We always say that. We've been saying it forever on LovesTWS. Bring your whole self to the relationship. Bring your whole self to the table. Yes. And what we mean by whole self, meaning you being one, whole within, right? Loving on yourself.
Yes.
Love is the right spot.
Love is the right spot
in your life, right? And you seeing yourself, right? And it should always be, and sometimes it's just not there. You have to recuperate it. You have to, resuscitate it. You have to bring it back. You know what I'm saying?
I want to tell somebody tonight that I love you.
Yes, we do. We love you.
I love you. Yes. And there's nothing you can do
that's awesome
about it.
Yes.
Today, if nobody told you, love CW right.
Yes.
Loves.
Yes. Love is always here.
Love is always here.
Yes, love definitely is always here. But
in the building.
Listen, seeing yourself, guys.
Seeing yourself
in the mirror.
Love's the right spot.
Yes. So listen, we're getting ready to get into our lyrical lesson on tonight. The lyrical lesson, this song is just absolutely beautiful.
I don't know how we even gonna get through it.
Really so we love Layla Hathaway.
Layla, the incomparable.
Yes, we love her dearly. Had a chance to see her in concerts.
And, and she was amazing.
Yes, absolutely amazing. But this song was written by James Moore, Gordon Banks, and David Gaines, and the lyrics of the song are absolutely phenomenal.
Man.
And it actually goes with this episode
really good.
really, really well. Really. So we want you guys to take a listen. And if you don't have it, download it, add it to your catalog.
Mirror.
Yes. Mirror.
By
Layla Hathaway. And listen, that live version, oof, oh my.
Take you out of here.
It sure will.
Let's go.
Sometimes you gotta make the mirror your best friend. And maybe then find some peace within.
Come on.
Whew, okay.
Come on.
So the song says Mirror by Layla Hathaway.
Yes.
Lyrical lesson, inspiration on tonight, right?
Let's go.
The song says,
shout out to
bitter hearts don't hold a smile. We just was talking about that, right? A bitter smile. Bitter hearts don't hold a smile. Troubled minds will weigh you down, right? Use your past to get ahead. Hold your tears and think instead. So sometimes, because we definitely will cry first, right?
Yeah.
And you want to cry because you're depressed, you're not happy with yourself, you're fighting against yourself. You necessarily may not even want to see yourself. You don't like who you are from the inside out, the outside in. But she's saying, hold your tears. You know what I'm saying?
Tears.
Think instead, like Alonzo was saying a little while ago, you know what I'm saying? As a man thinketh, as a woman thinketh, so is he. So again, let this mind be in Christ as it, also is in you, right? You know what I'm saying? Christ Jesus as it also is in him. So at the end of the day, you want to have positive thoughts, right?
Positive thoughts.
That's going to help change the mirror reflection that you see, right? Okay.
Come on with it.
Hold your tears and think instead, right?
Hold your tears and think instead.
Have to find a way to make it.
Yes.
Have to find a way to make it. These clouds. Okay.
Come on.
Are letting up for a while, right? Because a lot of times, even Solange talked about it in her song. You know what I'm saying? Those things, it will bog you down, it will weigh you down, and you'll walk around wallowing in it. You'll become homely. You will be homely all the way around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cranes in the sky. Yeah, so that's a whole nother episode, right?
Right.
And again, these clouds, they're gonna let up for a while, right?
Right.
Sometimes you gotta make the mirror your best friend.
Your best friend.
And maybe then you'll find some peace within. Right?
Come on.
Stop hiding yourself. Stop hiding yourself. Right? Love yourself.
Love yourself.
When no one else can. When no one else can. She goes a little further and says, now you know the remedy. Tell yourself you will achieve. Just go on and brush your shoulders off. The bridge is one that you must cross. You'll find a way to make it. And these clouds are going to let up for a while. Again, sometimes you got to make the mirror your best friend. And maybe then you'll find some peace within. Stop hiding yourself. Stop hiding yourself. Love yourself like no one else. Like no one else can. Listen, guys,
Man.
I'm telling you.
I'm about to start. I need some Kleenex.
Listen,
There's a Kleenex on that.
That song, the lyrics are absolutely beautiful. And a lot of times we do hide ourselves.
Right.
We talk ourselves out of a lot of things, you know, and you know, we put ourselves down, you know, we let ourselves go. And we have to find a way to pick ourselves up. Like she said, just go on and brush your shoulders off. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting these crazy thoughts cloud your mind. Stop letting these crazy thoughts hover over you or hover over in your house, in your atmosphere, in your space, in your relationship, in your love. You know what I'm saying? Don't have cloudy love. You know what I mean? We want the love to be very clear. You know what I'm saying? And the love, in order for the love to be clear, you need to be clear. You have to see yourself
to be clear.
Yes.
And let me give a jewel right now. I'm always doing this.
Yes.
I need to. Right. So as ice radiates cold, right, and fire radiates heat.
Yeah.
Man radiates thought. And I say that because where we going with this lyrical lesson is that the chatter that you have internally, the thoughts that you project or inject, right, now creates your reality.
That's true.
And we're saying, hold on. We're saying with Layla, hey, no, be your best friend.
Yeah.
And allow the mirror reflection.
Yes.
To speak well of you.
Yes. Shape yourself.
Shape yourself.
Shape your own
Don't
self.
allow it to give you these negative connotations. Dust your shoulders off.
Yes.
You're gonna make it.
You're gonna make it.
You're still here.
Yes. These
clouds.
You
woke up today.
Won't be there for they're
gonna
let up. They're gonna let up for a while.
There's still purpose.
Yes. And
this is what we're saying.
Listen, and for people who don't love mirrors, we want you guys to start loving on the mirrors.
Start loving them. Let's take it out right now.
Make it your best friend. Okay.
Hey,
make it your best friend.
Come on with it.
Love yourself. Love what you
yourself.
See. Love how you see yourself.
Right. And learn the stages that it takes to get there.
Yep. And maintain it.
It's a process.
Maintain
Come on
it.
with it.
Don't get homely.
Don't get homely.
Don't get homely in how you look, in your appearance, in your marriage, in your relationship.
Yes.
Listen, don't slack up. You know what I'm saying? Because how you got the person, which you hear it all the time, is really how you need to keep the person, right? They fell in love with you the way that you were, right? Attractiveness. And people do change.
Yes.
But the intent and the sentiment of the person from inside out, that necessarily doesn't change, right? So that what makes the love not lost.
That's what makes it not lost.
Is remains the same, and it should get stronger and stronger,
it
right?
Should get stronger
and better and better
and better. Listen, and better.
3 points on tonight, and
3 points on tonight. Let's go. Let me shoot to these points.
Yes.
Right? Now, see yourself.
Yes.
This is what we're talking about.
That's
right. Point number one. Let's go. Be mindful of your perspective as you see yourself growing.
Yes.
Now, right there, automatically, off top,
we
know that there's stages that we go through in life, seasons, if you will, right? And you will not always be up, right? There'll be times where you be in the valley, right? But make sure that you see your true self in those situations, in those circumstances, that you don't lose the perspective of what you're truly purposed for. Come on with it. Be mindful of your perspective
and grow.
Come on with it. 2, be honest with what you see. Now, sometimes we in denial.
Listen, I ain't in those denial.
Overly in denial. But I'm saying to somebody tonight, don't sweep it under the rug.
Listen.
Keep it
and I would say on the sidebar that, if you deem yourself, honestly, and I say this, like I said, to me, I don't really believe that there are unattractive people.
Come on.
But if you definitely deem yourself as an attractive person, you love what you see, you love yourself. I would definitely say you would want to be paired, right? You will want to have a relationship. You will want to have a spouse with a person that is mutually attractive as well, right?
Come on.
I think that
at least for you, right?
I think it's like a little, imbalance sometimes. When and to me, almost. I mean, we'll talk about it on another episode, but could almost be a little manipulation to a certain degree if you have a person that is highly attractive, or they consider themselves to be highly attractive, but they don't want to have their spouse or their mate be that attractive. they only want the attention for themselves. Like that's a problem.
That's that concave. That's that mirror that you stand in the middle. Like you wait a minute, move over. I need to be in here.
No, I'm just saying, because sometimes that creates an imbalance. It shouldn't. It sounds very, petty, but
it's that spirit of competition.
It is
in the relationship.
It is,
and those are real spirits. Okay, come on. Last point on it tonight. We say, look around.
Yeah.
Love what you see.
Yeah.
This is important. Loving.
Yeah.
What you see.
Love what you see.
I want everybody here tonight to see a fighter. Right.
Yeah.
I want everybody to see a conqueror.
Yeah. Fight for
more
yourself.
than that. Right.
Yeah.
I want everybody to see a survivor. You're still here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Regardless of what you've been through.
That's right.
Regardless of where you traveled from.
Yes.
You're here on tonight.
Yes.
That means there is still something left for you to do.
Listen, all month we've been saying, see your self-worth, see how valuable you are.
Yes.
See how wonderfully you made, see how precious you are, how you are a ruby, see how you are a crown.
Yes.
And that's especially to our sisters, the women out there.
Come on, shout out to
because again, this is Women's History Month that we were celebrating.
Come on.
But again, seeing yourself in the mirror, seeing your self-reflection, seeing your internal reflection, and how you perceive yourself is very important, and it actually will help attract that light, that love, and that energy that you want in your life. If you see yourself opposite of that, if you see yourself unattractive, if you see yourself homely, if you see yourself, if you are depressed, if you are in a low place, that's what you're going to attract. That's what's going to be in your environment. So in order to make that change, you have to get in the mirror. And as we said in our lyrical lesson, make the mirror your best friend. And maybe then you'll find some peace within, right? Stop hiding yourself. Love yourself.
Love you.
When no one else can.
Come on, family.
Listen, guys. Listen,
we love y'all.
We love y'all tonight. Y'all always hanging there with us.
Yes, we
listen.
Long.
Yes, tonight it was a little over, but sorry about that. But listen, thank you guys for joining us on tonight. Reaching the Loves the Right Spot. Listen. Share, like, and tag. Also, guys, check out Loves the Right Spot.
Check out Loves the Right Spot
on Friday nights on the Inspired Living Network.
Come on with it.
The Inspired Living Network is on Roku. And Amazon Fire Stick.
Yes, it is.
So just add it. Okay, go to your homepage, put it in the search button, add the channel.
Yes.
Add it. And we would love for you guys to support the Inspired Living Network.
Yes, indeed.
Awesome network. It's gonna get better and better with a lot of wholesome content for the whole family.
For the whole family. Like in our Inspired Living Network family is fabulous.
Yes, they are.
They're doing their thing.
Yes.
And they're not just all about us.
Yes.
It's the family dynamic that's going on over there.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Lady Gilliard. Yes, we're gonna keep soaring. Love you.
Yes.
Love you, Lady G.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
For tuning in on tonight.
We appreciate you.
But so again, guys, thank you for joining Love's the Right Spot on tonight.
You could have been doing anything else.
Yes.
But you've just reached.
Yes, you have now been
to the right spot.
To the right spot.
To the right spot.
Loves the right spot.
Loves the right spot.
Peace and love.
Be inspired.
Yes. Make the mirror your best friend.
Be encouraged.
Yes.
To be great.
Yes.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
See y'all next week.
Welcome to Loves the Right Spot. Hey. Love the right. Laugh